and 50% reduction on that is significantly stronger than one would believe.
Down in Mexico for this mission. We've picked up.
So we started in the Mexico mission. It is one of the maps which I like very much. We do have a lot of cover. We do have some of the advantages for high ground, which is also quite nice for a map. And last but not least, we do have a reasonable blocking elements which will allow us to not fully see the entire map, so chances of triggering multiple pods will be significantly reduced. So, and as always, I'll just briefly run through how I like to do the impossible Ironman runs. We'll try to move with the first person, and basically he or she determines our movement pattern. Every other soldier afterwards is going to be moved accordingly. Once you moved everyone, we are going to go into Overwatch, and that's about it. I think the advantage of that is has been explained like multiple times. It is really a question of being consistent with that. Although melt is very tempting in the first mission, because I assume that I'm going to rush for mechs later in the game. I do not want to overdo it. So let's start by basically taking the two positions where I would want to place my rookies, then move up the remaining fours. This one even can dash, there is no disadvantage in it, and 3 Overwatches. 2 more rounds. I'm pretty sure that the alien pack will be behind here, so there's a spawning area here, so I'm not going to trigger that for the time being. We will unfortunately also not be able to get the melt, at least not in time. Which, like I said, is a little bit unfortunate, but I rather prefer to have 4 living rookies instead of 1 or 2 wounded, or even dying rookies. Melt is really important, but don't get me wrong, it is not worthwhile having a unit die.
I'm on it, Commander.
So that was foreseeable. Like I said, we sacrificed the meld. Now, with regards to the aliens, we still know that they are here. We do not want to trigger them this round, that's for sure. But what we would want to do is get a little bit better position. So we are not going to take any of the positions which are directly revealing the areas, but we rather are going to place our soldiers into positions which allow us to next turn run through the garage and set up a flanking attempt from here.
Did you hear something?
Right. So let's see if the garage itself is empty.
Alien life on Earth.
Oh, that is super unlucky. Triggering 2 pods immediately. So, the situation is currently we do have 2 here. 1 who has moved here. 1 who has moved here. And 1 who ran off here. So, talking about optionality, we could set up for a flank, which is not going to work out this round. We certainly can try to get rid of the cover, which is a very, very nice idea. We do have some half cover here, some full cover here. Once that wall is gone, the full cover here would even qualify as to be efficient, more or less. And we do have full cover here and here. So what I'm going to do, instead of setting up the flank, let's check for our aiming angles for grenades. As it was expected, they are not great. So unfortunately this won't work out. These aren't great either, but that is a pretty decent angle. So by using that angle, I'll get both of the sectoids and remove the cover, which I'm going to do. Here we go, full reveal. So we are still having a couple of sectoids here. And let's think that through. So logically we could kill all of them if we are just throwing enough grenades. Right, so that being said, we might want to consider thinking about removing the cover here. Which would kill 2, remove the cover, and get one person down one person further. That's one of the options we probably are going to take. We are furthermore going to take a better position here, so that is also an option. Dishing out basically 12 damage, removing cover and killing one person, or alternatively killing 2 of them, which I'm probably going to do, and dishing out 6 or respectively 12 damage. So I'm going to go with this one, which reduces the numbers of aliens significantly.
To instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives.
Now that we are we have cleared most of the cover, we still have a grenade which could clear up this, which could clear up 2 of them, and we do have a free shot, which I am not very surprisingly going to take at this sectoid. High crit chance, moderate hit chance. So, last but not least, this one would be a nice cover, but it is pretty prone to flanking attempts. This one is okayish cover, but again prone to flanking attempts. So both of these options are risky to a certain degree. Taking the roof, not a very smart idea. She's blocking it as well. Running off further, not a smart idea either, because we would still have 3 sectoids alive. So here we take the most logical decision. After 2 of them are dead, plus he's exposed, he will not go for an open field. He will most probably go for here, which is decreasing the attractiveness of this slot, but he's, from the AI perspective, not going to go for an open field position. Hence I'm going into full cover. I'm also going to use my grenade, and I'm going to definitely trade a grenade for 2 sectoids and further 3 damage to the last sectoid. Unfortunate turn of events, he decides to still remain active. Let's see how we are going to play that one. She had no kills so far, so she's not promoted. I'm going to change this, but not this turn. She also hasn't been promoted so far. So Let's give her a chance.
Target's still up. Got him.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies.
Alright, so we do have one injured, which is not optimal for the first mission, and I'm already tempted to give it a restart because I really like to have the melt. But since I do not want to overdo it and also want to have a little bit of a challenge, instead of showing you guys like 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 attempts of me trying to get the perfect start, I much rather stay with this one. So 2 packs down, we will get an information where the last pick's being hiding. Not very surprisingly, they are hiding on the bottom part. Very surprisingly though, they are deciding to rush, which is uncommon. And even more surprisingly though, my rookie did take the chance of hitting him and completely annihilates him. That is indeed very, very rare. So we do still have one sectoid down here. He hasn't moved up. He did a double move, so there is no overwatch. And we still have that one grenade, which will help us to remove cover. We do, however, as well, have a couple of options here. Namely, number one being an ice flank. So that one could die with a grenade instantly. Here's a tempting option, which is flanking the sectoid again and killing him. However, keep in mind the sectoid is probably down here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So since they have 12 movement units, that is definitely in range. And hence moving here is not a very smart option. Second option, the roof, which is a more intelligent one. We would definitely get an aim bonus. We even would get the flank. It has its limitations. And I'm a little bit hesitant to do so, but there is certainly a lower chance of being flanked.
Moving out.
From there, we also have seen that the sectoid has been down there. With the aim bonus, we will annihilate the sectoid, and we'll move our remaining squaddies into position.
Okay.
Now, instead of going for 2 overwatch shots, what I'd like to do is get a little bit more proactive, right? So, if possible, by any means, I'd like to toss the grenade directly onto his position. Well. Well. Indeed, it seems to be not possible. So what we are going to do is we are taking the chance of 2 overwatch shots from full cover. Not too shabby, 1 hit.
No way that just happened. Taking fire over here.
And a miss, which is nice. So we are now having a secure kill, because the grenade can definitely finish him off. But I am not going to rely solely on the grenade. Instead, I'd like to see if I can still kill him. So she hasn't had any promotion so far. I will still try to get the kill.